Hey everyone, it's Angela with Mystic Moon, bringing you guys a reading today. This one is what is going on with your divine masculine. So maybe you are a divine feminine on the twin flame journey and you wish to check in to see where your masculine is at on his ascension journey and how he is feeling towards you currently. I do tend to say things such as he or him for masculine and she or her for feminine. It's just the way that I channel. Your situation may be completely different, so just situate the energies how they resonate for your exact situation. And of course, always take what resonates with you and get rid of what doesn't. So these beautiful organites that we're using here today, this one is called the Divine Masculine Nude, created by my friend Michele from Wingham Bell. This is the Rose Quartz Nude. So I will put her information down below. I'm also wearing a beautiful bracelet today. This one is from Rising Sun Oracle. It is called the Woman's Moon Dust Bracelet. So I will put her information down below. She makes all kinds of beautiful bracelets. So decks we're going to be using here today, mostly mine, and these are the Twin Flame Journey Oracle, Dark Night of the Soul Tarot, Twin Flame Journey Messages 1 and 2, Spirits of Darkness and Light Divination deck, Twin Flame Journey Tarot, and my Arrows of Love. I'm also using two brand new decks that I just got off of Amazon yesterday. We've got the Tarot of the Mystical Moments, and we have the Archangels, Gemstone, and Guardian cards. So let's get started, you guys. I want to take a look and see, where is the masculine currently at on his ascension journey right now? Let's take a look. We have a winter, so there could be something having to do with the winter months, winter season, depending on where you're at in the world. There could also be an indication here of something that is kind of solid and frozen in time, maybe something that still needs to thaw out, etc. So let's get another one. We have numbing, okay? So what does ice do? What does the cold do? The cold can make us feel very, very numb, right? It can numb our feet. It can numb our hands, to a point where we just don't feel anything anymore. So I feel like there is something there. What else? And we have balancing the scales. So we're gonna get some additional messages from these cards right here and just kind of see what this is all about. What is the energy here for what's going on with the masculine's ascension journey? Okay, so we have this particular stone. I don't know how to say it. Petersite, maybe? It says, are you aware of everything that is going on around you? We have, take the time for some inner reflection. Improve your ability to notice when people are true to their word. Everything is not always as it seems. Have confidence in your intuitive sight. So what I'm gathering from this particular message right now is that maybe the masculine is having a very difficult time trying to figure out what's going on around him, trying to balance the scales, maybe trying to balance his own behavior or participation in certain situations or even relationships. There could be an issue that he is having right now where he's maybe not wanting to deal with it. So that's why he's numbing out this energy, right? Maybe even hiding, kind of hibernating like a bear. So it says, take some time for inner reflection. I feel like right now what's happening on the ascension journey for this masculine is that he is taking the time to balance something out, make a decision. This could be about legal matters. This could be about legal contracts or connections with other people. So he needs to trust his intuitive sight at this time. Something is not what it seems. There's something that he's missing or something that he's not willing to face. So I do feel like this masculine is struggling at the moment, trying to make the right or correct decision for him. And he's going to need to rely on his intuition when it comes to making this decision. Okay, so that is what we have here. So let's go ahead and see what some of these issues or challenges are at this time when it comes to this situation that needs to be balanced out. So we're going to go into my Dark Night of the Soul Tarot and Spirits of Darkness and Light for this. What do we got? We have Spirit of the Fae, Mischief, Play, and Fantasy. Let's get a tarot here. Playing with fire. Wow. Okay, well, that's the devil's energy. I feel like what's happening here is that this masculine may have gone off and made a decision, and this was based on some sort of obsession, addiction, desire, some kind of a desire that took over. And it's not to blame the devil or blame dark forces, but I do feel like this masculine fell into a shadow side. He became consumed with it. He became obsessed with something, addicted to something, and it really got the best of him. So it might have been very playful at the time. It might have been just something that was just not really realistic. Mischief, of course, it's like something that wasn't good for him, but he went into the fire. It's like, don't tell somebody, don't touch that fire, and then it makes somebody want to touch that fire, right? So this masculine played with the fire, and I feel like right now he's actually currently stuck in that fire still. So I feel like that's probably what's happening here, is he's trying to balance out some sort of karma, some sort of just, you know, consequences. That's it. Consequences of his action, right? And I feel like it's something that he's still really struggling with, which is why we have winter's energy. It's like something that still hasn't thawed out. He might be numbing himself to dealing with this. And I think it's really cool because we have like this icy and fire energy, fire and ice here, right? Fire and ice energy. So he's going to have to rely on his intuition when it comes to making the decision to try to pull away from this or to deal with whatever this karmic bond or just codependent situation is. That's what it is. And we can kind of candy coat it all day long and maybe pretend it's not that big of a deal, but I do feel like this masculine really is hurting deep down inside. That's what I'm seeing here. Let's get some more. Oh yeah, it's like, that's why I just said what I said. This masculine can pretend that everything's okay on the outside. That's what the spirit of the swans is for me. Grace, elegance, poise. Remain very poised. Everything's okay on the outside, but is it really? I'm getting it's not. I feel like this masculine is really struggling deep down inside. He might be numbing himself to not make a decision, staying with someone or staying in a situation or certain behavior because it's either easy or he doesn't want to deal with something. So he's really, really needing to trust his higher self and his intuition. So his higher self on his journey right now really is trying to pop through, really trying to help him to reflect deeply on what he truly wants and what's really going on and the people that he is choosing to be with or surround himself with. Is it really, you know, for his highest good? I'm getting that it's not, but he might be really struggling with trying to let something go at this time. It's quite difficult. That's what I'm seeing here. Look at that. 8 of Rage. That right there is the 8 of Wands in this deck, you guys. 8 of Wands is forward movement. 8 of Wands is energy, but now we have muzzled. So it's kind of like keeping quiet or keeping the strong, this like strong appearance that everything's okay. It's not. This masculine is not okay. He might be pretending he's okay, but I'm getting he is not. Muzzled. We might also have a masculine who is kind of putting the blame on not doing certain things that he wants to do or not living the life that he wants to live, putting that blame on someone else, right? I'm muzzled. I can't do what I want to do. I'm like a rabid animal that wants to, you know, fight back, but I can't. Well, the thing is we can, but there's that codependent being tied and shackled to a situation that isn't really for our highest good. But again, looks matter. The outside, the outer appearance matters to this masculine. And so it's just kind of easier to just be miserable inside and just deal with a mediocre situation. So I don't know who that's for, you guys. If that's not your situation, this may not be your reading today. But this masculine is remaining poised and muzzling himself from either communicating or moving forward with this feminine because he is stuck in a karmic cycle or an addiction or in a situation. That's what I'm seeing here. So some of you guys might be seeing your masculine as somebody who doesn't really care, somebody who appears to be okay on the outside, and I'm getting for you feminines that this masculine is not okay. So looks are deceiving. So this is actually a message for Divine Feminine as well. Are you aware of everything that is going on around you? So this tells me here that everything is not always as it seems. That's what this card is telling us. So if it seems like everything's okay, and not that that makes you happy that your masculine's not okay, but everything is not as it seems, Divine Feminine, okay? So this is just the coping mechanisms of this masculine at this time. So why don't we take a look now and see what is this masculine feeling towards this feminine? What is the energy that he is holding when it comes to her in this situation? Let's take a look. In his mental space, what do we have? Okay, we have in the spotlight, attention. So let's get some words here. We will be together again. Look at this. So this masculine's quite confident, maybe at a later date, that you guys will be together again. But right now, he's really bad at making a commitment to make that happen, to do so. There's a lot of attention on something specific. I do feel like this masculine thinks a lot about this feminine, and he thinks about how he does want to be with her, but he's really bad at either a situation that he's I want to say stuck in, or that he is signed up for. He doesn't know how to break that commitment. He's really bad at that commitment, and he's also really bad at doing what he says he's going to do and following through with what he says he's going to do with the feminine. So there's a lot of attention right now on him and what he's doing and how he's behaving. So he's really thinking a lot about that, how to come together, how to clear up something that just isn't working right now for him. So that is what we have. What's going on in his emotions, his heart space for the feminine? Okay, we have cactus heart. See, guarded, look at that. I almost feel, not only is this masculine feeling really trying to numb something out, do you feel like he's trying to protect the feminine from dealing with whatever toxic situation or cycles he has going on with himself? So that is interesting. What else? I'm not the same person that you remember, okay? So there's something that's changed. Maybe there's something that he wants to change. He doesn't want to be the same person that you remember him to be. And we have, I can't give up on my responsibilities right now. So you do have a masculine that's really struggling with another situation. And it's a situation that isn't really making him happy, but at the same time, he feels obligated to stay stuck in it or deal with it. So there's a lot of attention on that right now. And I feel like because he can't give up on these responsibilities, he's not able to give the feminine the attention that she deserves. So he is protecting her by staying away. He doesn't want to be the same person right now, meaning he doesn't want to be this way, but he has to be this way. At least this is what he's telling himself. And he wants you to try to remember that maybe the two of you guys are going to come together at a different time or a later date, or when he gets this situation handled. Wow. Let's get some tarot on this. Knight of Wands. Okay, you guys, this masculine definitely thinks a lot about the feminine, and he has a lot of passion and energy towards her for sure. He would love to just swoop on in, sweep her off her feet, come together, be physical. But unfortunately, feminines, this would not last, meaning it wouldn't last long. It would just be very quick. It would be a very quick thing where he could come in, but then he'd have to go back out. Why? Because he's still dealing with another situation, or he still has something else that he has to get cleared up. So that's the reason why he's coming through as the Knight of Wands. And that might be one of the reasons why he could be purposely staying away from you or kind of protecting you, because that's what I got with that cactus heart. It's like he's protecting the feminine against himself. Yeah, Three of Wands. There's something on the horizon here. There's something that still hasn't concluded. So he's still awaiting results. He's still waiting for something to clear up. And it's not clear yet, you guys. That's what it is. So this is definitely for a masculine that has something else going on. It doesn't have to be someone. It's just something. Okay, and now we have the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords is somebody who's in their head. They're stuck in that thought process. They're not able to take things to the next level at this time. So he thinks about the feminine a lot. He feels a lot for her. There's a lot of attraction that he has towards her. And he would love to just come in very quickly and sweep her off her feet and get together real quick. But the thing is, it's not really going to change anything at this time. So the timing is just not right for him. And he would be better to just continue to work on whatever this is, rather than trying to whisk the feminine off her feet and making promises that he can't keep right now. So that is what we have for you, feminine. So let's see, what is this masculine's most likely actions going to be towards this feminine throughout the month of April? We have King of Swords, okay? That's really cool, because to me, this is someone who's taking some sort of responsibility when it comes to what they're doing and what they're saying. And this King of Swords can sometimes be a little detached and harsh, but the thing is, he's taking care of business. So I really do like this for the masculine, that he could be taking care of business and really analyzing what decisions that he needs to make. Remember, you guys, balancing the scales, no longer numbing himself out, right? Actually dealing with the truth of a situation, handling it, analyzing it, and making some sort of decision, kind of transitioning from that page, thinking about it, to doing something about it. So this masculine may do something in the month of April when it comes to his situation. And it might be communicated to the feminine. Yeah, we have Six of Wands, which is victory and success. So to me, this means that this masculine is going to be victorious over his current circumstances or issues. But of course, this is a process. That's beautiful. And we have the King of Wands. Wow, we have two kings. So to me, this is beautiful because the King of Wands is somebody who really takes action. So this masculine might be in his headspace right here, really thinking about everything and kind of analyzing the whole situation and figuring out what he needs to do. And then we have victory and success. This is somebody who's actually doing something, and the King of Wands takes the action on this. So feminines, some of you guys might experience a masculine that is rising up to king status and changing his situation for the better in the month of April, okay? So I'm gonna get another set just in case that doesn't resonate for some. Let's just see what some other masculines might be up to. We do have the Five of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles is a card of feeling kind of shut out, feeling like certain doors are closed, you know, maybe needing to kind of stay in some sort of separation with this feminine. So let's get another card. We have the Two of Swords, yeah, feeling somewhat stuck. So I do feel like some masculines are going to fight through their current challenges and make something happen, and other masculines are going to continue to stay somewhat stuck. And the Fool. But the thing is, you guys, after a period of time, there is new, fresh energy. There is someone that's going to take a risk. So I feel like what this is saying to feminines out there is that a lot of your masculines are really going to break through this situation and take a risk and start fresh on their journey, get rid of whatever is holding them back. But it might take some time. Others, it will be quicker. Others, it'll just be a little bit longer. So the month of April does look promising for a lot of masculines, but some will still kind of drag their feet, okay? So let's go ahead and see what angels will be working with and assisting this masculine on his twin flame journey throughout the month of April. We have Archangel Raziel. It says, I see life from a positive perspective. I have enhanced mental acuity. I magnetically attract peaceful, thoughtful people into my circle. I intuitively know what I need to know when I need it. I am grateful for assistance from the heavenly realm. This is beautiful. So Archangel Raziel is really going to help masculine to see things from a positive perspective and really get that mental clarity and magnetically attract more peaceful situations to balance those scales in his life. Oh my gosh, I love that. What else? Oops. These cards are two-sided. I'm using this side this time. We have Archangel Shamuel. Unconditional love is mine today and always. Every cell in my being vibrates at the rate of love. I feel good. I am happy. I am grateful. The energy of my own loving vibration nurtures my thoughts and feelings. This is the unconditional love that he feels with the feminine. So Archangel Shamuel is guiding the masculine back towards the feminine, because what he is experiencing with this karmic situation, whether it's a partner or just cycle, is not the same type of love that he has with the feminine. So Archangel Shamuel is helping to guide this masculine towards the feminine. That's what I'm getting here, because that's where the unconditional love is. Last message, you guys. And now we have Archangel Thuriel. It says, the earth is my mother. I am one with all that is. I am connected with the sacred energy of the trees, plants, shrubs, vines, and small vegetation. I embrace the sunshine as well as the rain. I am in balance with all life. So this is about remaining grounded in a crisis. This is about being grateful for where you're at this particular time. This is embracing the dark and the light, realizing that both must exist in order for us to balance ourselves out and to be able to learn and move forward in the most positive ways. So we have an angel that is helping to clear up a lot of mental activity, an angel that is helping guide the masculine back towards this feminine, and also this angel that is helping to ground out this masculine's energy so he can do what he needs to do on his ascension journey, meaning do what's best for his highest good. That's beautiful. So anyways, you guys, I really hope that you enjoyed that very short reading, but it was quick, it was snappy, and I think it probably was just exactly what some of you were looking for or needed to know. So anyways, you guys, thanks so much for watching and have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.